welcome back to the show. This is MC Collector, and tonight I'm going to bring you a little special on grading and the 5 companies that I trust most buying from. And I think you guys will appreciate it. I'm going to explain why you shouldn't be buying these other companies. And before I jump into that, though, I want to give a quick shout out to Carmen. She won my first ever giveaway. The video is posted on Monday. And if you guys would like to be part of the future giveaways, which I will be having some, go ahead and click the like button, click subscribe, and make sure you click on that notification bell so when I post another one, you guys will know. I will also be posting them on my Instagram. I'll give a quick, about 20-minute notification that a video is about to drop. So you got to be quick, you got to be on it, all right? But I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. So we're going to start with the 2 bigger dogs, obviously PSA 10s. You know, that's kind of the most regarded, you know, the most popular, the most sold, the highest sold. So I'm not going to explain too much with them, but obviously everybody knows PSA. They're thin, they're real basic, they're easy to store, they're well respected. And then BGS is the number 2. Their 9.5s are very similar to a 10, but there is a little percentage drop off on them. I don't remember the exact math on that. Again, this is a very basic. But this isn't the true BGS. This is BVG. If you guys aren't familiar with it, it is technically BGS, but it was prior to 1981, which this is a 1972 Roger Staubach, so it makes sense. But I just wanted to use this kind of as a prop to kind of explain BGS. You know, I love that they have the subgrades, kind of know, you know, all those things. And the pinnacle of BGS is their black labels, the most desired, the most expensive you'll ever purchase a card for. But we'll go ahead and get down to the third wheel, in my opinion, and it's about where it belongs. I mean, they're well respected. They've been around for a long time. Previous, they used to have a scale of like 1 to 100. Then they switched to what people identify more with, which is like BGS and PSA. But they do have the, you know, half grades. The tuxedo look, black, again, very basic, clean. And like this Donruss, Kyler Murray, I think these are the right kind of cards to submit. You know, your NBA hoops, Donruss, kind of your more lower end cards. Even some of the paper Topps cards, not the chrome, but yeah, I think those look good in those. Let's do, and then GMA. I know a lot of people don't like GMA, and I'm not telling you they're ever going to compete with SGC, PSA, or BVG or BGS. I agree. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they are a well-respected company. They do authenticate. They do make sure they're not trimmed. There is a place in the hobby for them. I love them for my PC. You get them significantly cheaper than the other 3. And a lot of times I have seen, like, if you really look at this card, I mean, the edges, the centering, everything, to me, I think I could crack this and get a PSA 10, if not a 9. So if I ever wanted to sell a GMA card, I would probably do that. But, you know, for your PC, like, they're safe. They really are a safe buy. And they do offer decent return, especially considering what PSA just increased their prices to. Just a different option, guys, trying to help you out with save some money. And then BCCG, you know, I know a lot of people laugh and look at this. Yes, it is a lower end brand, but let me explain, in my honest opinion, what I think that they, what they're known for, what they're at least good for, and the reason that I do purchase them. Number one being that they sell, honestly, a lot cheaper than raw sometimes. I mean, I purchased this in a lot of the Staubach rookie cards in raw form. And that's huge when you're talking about vintage cards, because think about it. How many cards are trimmed? How many cards are not authenticated? Like, they could be selling you a fake, and you paid more than this. I think these are safer buys, you know. And like I said, again, you can zoom in on StockX and eBay and get a clearer picture on like the edges and the centering and the corners, and kind of give a better take if you think it's worth purchasing, especially over a raw one. And typically the rule of thumb with BCCG is 2 full grades lower. So they're saying, you know, basically if this is a 6 in PSA, if I were to crack it and submit it, I would probably get a 4, which is fine. I mean, I definitely purchased this a lot less than what I paid for, or what you would pay for a 4. And then obviously I just wanted to bring up one of the new companies, HGA. In my opinion, I love them. I think for ultra ultra modern and modern cards, I think, especially when you're talking about chrome, um, optic, hollows, the prism red waves, blue waves, the shocks, the lasers, like any of those cards, I think they look absolutely beautiful with those. Now, when you talk more vintage cards, maybe not so much, but I definitely think that they will be one of the big dogs when this is all said and done, especially with their AI technology. I think they're cool. I think you guys should definitely check them out. It's hard to get a slot, and I think right now they're only given like 2 days a week that you can actually submit, and it's only up to 5 cards. But you have a guaranteed of either a 14-day return or 30-day return. But they're definitely worth it in my opinion. Um, I appreciate you guys watching. If you made it to the end, please give it a thumbs up. Click subscribe again. Be on the lookout for those giveaways. And let me know what you think. Do you agree with these companies or a different company you guys actually like better? Or, you guys noticed that maybe I didn't mention? I'll check them out. I appreciate any feedback. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.